I didn't realize there was a visitor waiting, and one I've yet to see within my own manor. What brings someone as innocent looking as you to a remote place like this? Oh, you heard rumors, did you? And you thought it smart to investigate them on your own. Which rumor was it this time? The whispers of a fallen tyrant? Missing citizens? Oh, or is it that you think a creature of the supernatural lives within my walls? You heard about an extraordinary beauty hidden within the rose garden? I see. You have quite the honeyed tongue, don't you? Fine. I suppose I'll entertain your patronage. But you did not just come here to ensnare me with your beguiling tongue. You must also want to see the roses I nurture, no? Then allow me to show you to my oasis of roses. They're sure to impress. Tell me, have my gardens proven their notoriety quite yet, or do you need more convincing? Oh, my dear guest, you are too kind. Yes, the roses are something I take immense pride in. They are a labor of love, you see. You have a keen eye. This particular variety took centuries to perfect. A beautiful thing to behold, isn't it? Yes, I'm sure whoever labored over these historic roses are proud of what they've become today. And who knows? Perhaps that person still lives. I dare say, these roses are almost as captivating as yourself. But you must accept my compliments. As their gardener, I do know their worth, and my discerning eyes say you're quite comparable. See, this one here, a damask, bred between several European varieties. They were quite loved for their resilience to bloom in more than one season. Oh, and here are the tea roses. While they look quite similar to the modern rose, they have a strong tea aroma from the Far East. These were actually developed by a man in France in the late 1800s. Here, take a smell of this one. I see. You've cut your hand on the thorn. You should be careful. That scent may draw predators straight to you. My eyes. They look hungry. Sorry, I was merely worried for you. I am but a humble woman with the fondness of roses, so the only thing I hunger for is praise of my works. Oh, again with those rumors. You don't really believe in vampires, do you? Such an archaic story that I thought would have died with the people's superstition. Here, a handkerchief for your hand. Can't have you walking around with that, can I? Oh, how they do love to chatter about me. They haven't been whispering in your ear, have they, dear guest? Missing? In my lovely manor? I thought we cleared that up. You've heard some wild tales, haven't you? Next, they'll tell you that I was once a tyrant who ravaged my own lands and ruled with a cold iron fist. I assure you, I am not as interesting as they make me out to be. I simply enjoy my solitude. And, of course, the company of fascinating individuals, much like yourself. Oh, your insatiable curiosity is charming. But wouldn't you want to keep some mystery of your hostess? Isn't that part of the allure? You find me alluring with and without the mystery. Well, perhaps I like the charm I have with such obscurity. Plus, innocent lambs such as yourself are far more appetizing when you're naive. I almost can't help myself. Come now, it's easy to lose oneself in the corridors of this old manor, so keep close to me. Where are we now? Well, this is the main hall. You'll find the dining hall there, my waiting room here, the drawing room over there. This is my bedroom, and this is my study. You are not allowed here. How coy! An invitation to my private chambers. Well, aren't we bold this evening? While I did say my study was off limits, I thought it was implied my chambers were as well. But fine, just because I find you endearing. Do my quarters live up to your expectations, or are you disappointed? Why do you look so scared? My dear, there is nothing to fear here. Except, perhaps, the risk of falling for the charm of your hostess. So don't go and ruin my fun by acting like all my previous guests. Of course I've never invited other guests to my own room, and no one has ever had the nerve to do it before. Which is why I was rather intrigued by you. But I can feel your heart beating harder and your blood rushing faster. Wait, you mean to tell me you're nervous to be around a lady of my caliber in her own chambers? I take back what I said earlier. You are intriguing. Take a seat. Let me get us some wine. This is from Vintage Poet 1927. I hear it's a good year. Though personally, I prefer something a bit older. But you can't particularly trust the validity of it unless you cork it yourself. Yes, unless your family corked it themselves. I hope you're not implying I'm that old, dear. Now you want to know about my family? Well, I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't ever close with them, and it's been so long that I don't even remember their faces. Yes, you could say I was rather young when I lost them, but for people like me, we don't need family. You just need yourself. No, I'm not lonely. Sorry if it sounded rather depressing. Wasn't my intention. I was just always alone, so I suppose I don't know how to yearn for something I've never owned. You wish to give me that company? Please, you should not make promises you can't keep, dear guest. You look tired. Perhaps have you had too much wine? Or maybe it's the intoxicating scent of my roses. Oh, you say it is I that intoxicates you. You do amuse me. Keep this up and I might just keep you around. It's getting late. You should retire to your chambers. I wouldn't want to spoil all our fun in one night. You can find your quarters on the eastern side of the manor. Good night, dear guest. Sweet dreams. And may they be as enchanting as the roses in my garden. And remember, curiosity can lead one down a dangerous path. So, no wandering. Sleep well. Oh, what a delightfully tempting guest. But patience. After all, the night is still young.